Decepticons. As your new leader, Who disrupts my coronation? A crown befitting the new ruler of the universe! Your time is now over, Megatron. The reign of Starscream will be a reign of terror!
Esteemed members of my armada, you now stand upon the very precipice of glory to meet the destiny which I have so tenaciously worked toward. Dynamic leadership of the Decepticons.
Hey everyone, I hope life's been treating you well. This is Starstream065, and today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Deluxe Class Firefly, or Fireflight, as we all knew him in Generation 1. First, we'll look at his accessories. Here we have his collector's card, with some nice artwork for Transformer Legends. That's about it for that. Then you have his combiner piece, which right now I positioned into a holder for his collector's card that wouldn't fit in a box, but transform it into foot mode. We just bring the heel thumb piece down and then bring the entire back up, and leave it in foot mode for now, because that's what we'll go to first from jet mode. Then here we have his flamethrower. It's just cast in black plastic, but it has some nice molding. You got the lighter here, other mold detail throughout, and it can be pegged in on the underside of this jet via 5mm ports, like so, if you so choose. So that's it for accessories, and now we'll get down to Firefly. So here's Firefly in his nice red jet mode. He has some nice white wings with two Tamper-Craft Autobot symbols on each, with matching blue and gold stripes, as well as matching blue and gold stripes on his tail fin. You can see his arms right here clearly. You can see his fists from above. That's a shame, but it's not terrible. It's worse on Skydive. You do have landing gear. He's the only deluxe aerial bot to have landing gear. I don't think Air Raid will. He just flips up like so. It just flips back down and it goes past the detent to lock into place like so. Take a look from the underside. Again, you can see his arms, you can see his chest, his legs, you can see his head, back of his head for that matter. That seems to be the norm for all the Combiner Wars guys so far, but I'm not really bothered by it. It's not like I display him from the underside anyway. Take a look from the back. He has some molded in exhaust ports at the bottom of his feet, as well as the 5mm port for his combiner piece. Got some silver exhaust here. Get a rubber nose cone. That's about it for this mode. For size comparison, here we have him next to the Armada Starscream mold. Try to get them further back in camera so you can see how they stack up. Stand them up instead. You can see they're about the same length, although Starscream's wider with his wings and his just overall larger body to the jet. So to transform Fireflight, we'll start by pushing up his landing gear. We'll go to leg mode first, that's easiest. Then you will flip up his wings, like so. Actually, we're going to leave those down. You're going to take the cockpit here and bring it back, and then you're going to bend it at this hinge here. And there's two tabs, and there's two slots right here, which you'll tab the jet cockpit into to form his knee pad. Then you're going to take his arms, you're going to unpeg them, like so, and just bring them up like so. To get them out of the way, we'll be returning them to that position shortly. Then you're going to come back here to the jet, and you're going to unpeg the backs of his legs, which are a pain in the... No, you don't have to unpeg the backs of the legs. Who am I kidding? Put these arms back down. Scratch that. Okay, you're going to take the bottom parts of his legs here, and you're going to unpeg them. Sorry about that confusion there. You're going to take the head then, rotate it around so it won't be visible in leg mode, and then just push the combiner port all the way up. Then close the legs back up, like so. And just tab them back in. Oop. That didn't sound good. There we are, my apologies. Now you're going to take this tail fin here, you're going to bring it up like so. You can take these pieces here, leave them out, or bring them in. I prefer bringing them in. Then you're going to fold his wings in, like so. And then bring his arms back down. And then you got a groove here, and then you got a indent there. And you'll tab them in, like so. And then take the foot piece, you got a 5mm peg, you got a 5mm port, and you just plug them into one another. And there you got Firefly in his foot mode. That's a nice foot mode. Nothing much really about it. No articulation in this mode except for the port, which has a nice heavy ratchet. And then you got the rotating knee there. So transform Fireflight into his arm mode. You're gonna start by detaching the foot piece, sitting out to the side. We'll transform it into hand mode later on. Then you're going to take the arms. Now you're going to unpeg them and bring them up, like so. Then you're going to come back here to the wings. You're going to flatten them to get out of the way. Then you're going to unpeg the legs again, like so. Then peg them from the top, like so. And then you're going to extend them both down. And there are different hinges here. And you're going to bring them up like so that they become perpendicular. Bring them up. And then you got two tabs on both of his legs. And you got two slots down here. Won't become the backs of his legs. And you'll tab them together like so. Don't got them lined up quite yet, do I? Come on. Come on. It's fighting me right now, I don't know why. There we... Did I get it, the other one? Off camera we go. Don't know why this is not tabbing in. Well, if it is tabbing in, it is just soft tabbing in or something, I don't know. Yeah, that'll work for now. Then you're going to take his arms, you're going to bend them up, then bend his elbow 90 degrees, and you got a tab here, and you have his 5mm fist hole, and his fist will just soft tab into that tab, and it'll kind of lock his hand into place. Same thing on the other side. Bring the arm up, bring it down on the elbow joint, and then tab it in like so. Then depending on which side you want his arm to be on, if it's on, rotate his waist accordingly to be the right arm for now. And you're going to take the combiner port, bring it all the way back up like so, rotate the head around so it'll be not visible, and then bring it down 90 degrees like so. And then we'll take these wings and bring them backwards like so, and then convert the foot piece into hand mode, like so. Flip out the fingers. Then you're going to bring this piece forward until it hits the detent. Then you're going to bring the thumb over and down on a nice ratchet joint while keeping the finger flipped out, like so. And then before, just peg in the hand, which I actually flipped the thumb the wrong way. It should have been like this if I'm making him be the right arm. There you have Firefly in his arm mode. You have wrist articulation. You have all the articulation in the hands. You got the articulated fingers as moving as one. Then you have a hinge here for the palm, and then you have the thumb, which moves in and out and ratchets, open and closed. You have an elbow here that goes about 90 degrees, if it weren't for this wing here, which you can move out of the way. Then you got another elbow joint up here, where the robot's knees will be, and then you got the waist articulation for a bicep swivel. And then again you have the combiner port, which rotates and moves in and out. So, very nice for an arm mode. All the combiner were figures so far, the Deluxes form nice arms. Put that off to the side for now. And we'll transform him, the last few steps, into robot mode. First, you're going to unpeg the legs, like so. And I'm going to fix this leg, which doesn't want to peg in. There we are. Alright, now I got both of the legs pegged in. Just bring them down, straighten them out like so, and then take these stabilizer pins and bring them back like so. They like them back so far. Then you're going to bring the combiner port down to flatten out his chest. Turn around his head. Then you're going to bring his arms up, straighten them out, and down. Bring them out, straighten them out, and bring them down. And there, ladies and gentlemen, you have Fireflight in his robot mode. And I really like Fireflight's robot mode. The combination of the red and the white along with the blue and the silver paint on his chest really pop, and he looks very visually good in this mode. For mobility, his head is on a ball joint, like so. You can see the ball joint there. You can look that far up so he can fly. And then he can do a full 360 degrees at the head. Then he's got ball jointed shoulders, which can also go, they can't go up, they can only go down for transformation purposes. They have ball jointed shoulders that go that much out, that much in. The white's so bright, messing up the camera here. Focus, okay. And then we got bicep swivel on a mushroom peg. Then we got kind of pseudo soft ratchet elbows, which go 90 degrees forward and 90 degrees back. No, actually a little less than 90 degrees back, excuse me. And then nothing at the wrist. He just has a waist swivel. Just do a full 360 degrees. He's got ball jointed hips. Go that much. They can only go this much out because the white plastic of the thigh will hit the waist. Then he's got a bicep swivel. Or sorry, he's got a thigh swivel, excuse me. And then he's got about 90 degrees at the knee there, and then nothing at the feet. His feet are molded, so he has to kind of stand in a more wide stance, not as wide as other figures, but a wider stance than normal. Stand. He's kind of tilting. This tilt in here does help stabilize his right foot, or his left, excuse me, our right foot. So that makes for some nice poses. Again, his accessories, his flamethrower can be held in either of his hands, like so. So that's cool. I think it's actually a little bit small. I don't really care for it on him, to be honest. And he has his combiner weapon piece, and you just bring it up, then bring this thumb piece. There's a peg here, there's a slot right here on the thumb, and you'll peg it in like so, and then it can be held in his hand via the 5mm port. like so. It doesn't look all that great, but it's molded to look like a flamethrower. So that's cool that they did that to coincide with his other more normal handheld weapon. For size comparison in this mode, focus the camera. Here we have him next to the Fibertron Seeker mold. See how they compare. Fireflight with the nose cone behind his head is a little bit taller than Starscream. This is a pretty good size, all in all. So, Fireflight. And of all the aerial bots that we've gotten thus far, as far as the deluxes go, I think he's my least favorite. It's not that I don't like him. He's a very nice appearance in robot mode. I just don't like all the white. To me, the white's a little bit too much. I think Skydive is the best of the deluxes, but I think Silverbolt's my favorite aerial bot so far. We'll get to him in a later review and show off superiority on combined. But I do recommend Fireflight to complete the set of aerial bots, and he's a good standalone figure, as all these Combiner Wars figures are thus far. So this has been the video review for the Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Deluxe Class Fireflight. This is the Stars from X25. Thank you very much for watching, and do take care.
Megatron? If it isn't my old pal Megatron. Notice how much noise an insect makes, buzzing and clacking until you crush it underfoot? That's what you are, Megatron. A bug with a big...